When Rome fell, it was as if the world forgot how to breathe. Roads crumbled, knowledge burned, hope vanished. But from the ashes of empires, ordinary people would rebuild everything. This is the untold story of how Europe clawed its way from darkness to destiny. In 476 AD, Rome, the eternal city, fell. Armies scattered, trade collapsed, and Europe became a land of tribes. The Franks, Saxons, and Lombards carved out tiny kingdoms from the bones of the empire. But even in the ruins, monks preserved the light of knowledge, one fragile page at a time. Then came a man with a vision, Charlemagne. Crowned emperor in 800 AD, he dreamed of restoring Rome's glory under Christian rule. His empire stretched across Europe, built not by peace, but by conquest. When Charlemagne's empire fell apart, Europe broke into fiefdoms. Power flowed not from crowns, but from castles. Lords ruled land, peasants worked it, and knights, bound by oath and honor, protected their world. While kings fought, the church became Europe's heartbeat. Monks turned forests into abbeys, and popes wielded more power than crowns. In an age of fear, faith became the glue that held Europe together. In 1095, the Pope called for holy war. Tens of thousands of knights marched to the east to reclaim Jerusalem. For 200 years, faith and fire collided. But the Crusades did more than spill blood, they opened Europe's eyes. From Islamic scholars, Europe rediscovered Aristotle, medicine, and math. Universities rose in Paris and Oxford. The world was changing. Reason began to challenge blind faith. It began with a cough, then a fever, then death. Between 1347 and 1351, the Black Death killed over 25 million people. Entire villages vanished. Yet, in tragedy, something changed. People began questioning the world around them. With fewer workers, peasants demanded more rights. Revolts shook kingdoms. In England, France, and beyond, a new idea emerged. Maybe power didn't have to belong only to kings. As plague faded, creativity exploded. Artists, inventors, and thinkers began to look not just at heaven, but at humanity. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Gutenberg. The Middle Ages gave way to rebirth. But the church that once held Europe together began to crack. Martin Luther's 95 Theses echoed through the continent. The Reformation split Europe, but also gave birth to freedom of thought. By the late 15th century, Europe's curiosity turned outward. Ships left its shores, searching for gold, God, and glory. What began as survival after Rome's fall ended as world domination. 1,000 years, from darkness to light, from fields of mud to marble halls, from swords to ideas. Medieval Europe wasn't an age of ignorance. It was the forge that shaped everything we are. Our laws, our nations, our spirit. The Middle Ages were not the end of civilization, they were its rebirth.